My name is Tracy Beer. I've lived here for 33 years, almost 34. My whole brain was in turmoil. I would actually be one of those people that you would see downtown sitting along the sidewalks. I would just sit there because I didn't know where else to go. I didn't have no other friends. I didn't want to be with the old people, so I would just sit. I went to rehab for 10 months so that I could get the tools that I needed to use to learn how to be sober in my own hometown. So for me at 36, after I had my second child, I knew I had to do everything different. So I left the abusive relationship, pitched a tent in the woods with my dad's Coleman tent, and I started getting sober in that tent off Lightsey Road. Got myself back into school, went to cosmetology school at the Votech, and just started to build life over.
My name is Clifford Leon Rowe. I'm from right here in St. Augustine, Florida. I raised in a single-parent home. And my mom was working. She couldn't watch 7 of us. And I was the one that she definitely could not watch. But when she gave me an option one day, I was 14. She told me, you can either take this ass whipping or you can get out my house. I asked her, I said, I got an option? She said, yeah. You can't do what I say do, you can get out my house. I ain't been back since. Got out the Army and I didn't have no plans, so I said, well, I'll go to Kansas City. Became a truck driver. And it was a good life. But you know, some things just don't work out for you. Nowhere to go but home.
Well, Catholic Charities came into my life in a multitude of different timelines. So in my early 20s, we were low on food because we were paying bills. So I would go to the food bank, and that would help us so much just to carry us over into the next month. Again, they helped me with 2 beds for my daughters when I finally got my first apartment. Just being able to see 2 beds in that room and knowing my kids were gonna come home, that was awesome. So yeah, I was grateful.
My wife and I were separated. Had nobody to help me pay the water bill, the light bill, and I found out about Catholic Charities through a friend of mine. And once I found out, they were like, they were just willing to help. You have somewhere you can go that you don't have to feel like you have to just handle all this by yourself.
What's this house mean to you?
Dude, don't ask that question. Everything other than my wife. I ain't never owned that.
It's been 5 years, 4 months since I got sober. I'm still building my clientele at Willow and Maine. I finished hair school, I finished cosmetology school, top of my class. I have a husband now who truly loves me and my children as if they're his. But every day that I wake up and I grind, I do it for them and I do it for all my friends in heaven that didn't get a chance to make it.
What's God mean to you now? What's your relationship with God?
Me and that brother's been fighting for 72 years. And he be winning every time and I still be fighting. But now, I'm so at peace. He done did what I asked. I'm good. If he came right now, yes sir, I'm ready.
Look up, don't look down. Look up, he's with you always.